baseball fans. Welcome to today's game at McEachern Memorial United Methodist Church between Team Alternative Baseball and Team Baseball Without Borders. Today's game is hosted by the Alternative Baseball Organization. Our starting pitchers will be Stephen Thrash and number 32. Now, it's time for the old-fashioned bat toss.
What? Now you work your way up. There you go. Congratulations. Who's team on? That's right, home team. Okay. All right. Okay.
Baseball Without Borders has won the bat toss. Your starting pitcher for Team Baseball Without Borders, number 32. Leading off for Team Alternative Baseball, Malcolm Washington.
Top of the first inning between the Alternative Baseball Organization and Baseball Without Borders, and there's ball one against the leadoff man, Malcolm Washington. Washington, 16 years of age in the autism spectrum, and one of the fastest improving outfielders and infielders in the organization. Again, a gorgeous day for baseball live from McEachern Memorial United Methodist Church. And a terrific cause on hand as well with the Alternative Baseball Organization, where autism isn't a disability, it's just a disadvantage. So 1-1 here on Washington. And he'll take it right off the chest, a hit by pitch. And the leadoff man reaches here, although Washington takes his time. I think he wanted another chance to swing the bat.
Go ahead.
I'll let you know after my at-bat's over. Okay.
Batting second, your founder of Alternative Baseball, Taylor Duncan.
As you heard, Taylor Duncan, the founder of Alternative Baseball, batting second in this lineup for the ABO, Baseball 1. He's played and coached several years of slow pitch softball, one of the most talented players in the team. The 1-0 is slashed to the right side where it's caught by Walter Smith, and he'll double up Washington at first. Oh, what a play on the right side of the infield as Taylor Duncan robbed of a base hit. Now there's 2 out here in the top of the first and no score.
Good catch. Good catch.
Batting third, from the Sullivan Explorers of the Independent Empire League, Brian Hoover.
And even the home plate umpire was congratulating Smith on that double play catch as Hoover spits on ball 1. Again, the Alternative Baseball Organization, Baseball Without Borders, our starting pitcher for the BWB, number 32, 17 years old in the autism spectrum, played his first full season in the organization, as this is a hard hit ground ball through the left side for a base hit. And Brian Hoover extends the inning. Nice swinging there by the first BH in this lineup, as the All-Star picks up the first hit for either side here in the top of the first inning.
Batting cleanup, Brian Haggard.
So now Brian Haggard digs in. He's shown a lot of power in his time with the ABO as he swings and misses there. And the folks around the organization really believe that at some point, sometime soon, that power will become more and more regular. He has an open stance at the plate. And he pops this one a mile high back behind the plate, 0-2 on Brian Haggard.
2 strikes. 3 strikes.
But number 32 on the hill, becoming more of a threat on the mound and at the plate with every week. Swing and a miss there, and EK's Haggard in the top of the first inning. The ABO gets no runs, one hit. And one left. We step aside. Bottom of the first inning, alternative baseball and baseball without borders.
Hello, baseball fans. My name is Casey Motter. I've been the voice of the Atlanta Braves for 10 years, and I'll be the new voice of SunTrust Park. I've enjoyed doing the public address announcing for alternative baseball, and I'd like to thank Taylor Duncan for the opportunity. But real quickly, just for a few seconds, I'd like to tell you about a new opportunity this year that's going to be launched through the Apple Store. So if I could have the attention of all parents and coaches of youth baseball and softball players, your kid's baseball or softball team can now have all games announced by a professional Major League Baseball announcer this season. And it's cheap and easy with brand new functionality in ballparkdj.com, available for your iPhone or iPad. You can combine my booming voice with your kids' choice of walk-up music for an amazing experience every time they step up to the plate. Be sure to share this news with everyone, other baseball families, and like us on Facebook. Remember, it's ballparkdj.com. www.alternativebaseball.org. Ladies and gentlemen, today's starting pitcher for your team, Alternative Baseball, Stephen Thrash. Leading off for Team Baseball Without Borders, Spencer Patterson.
So Spencer Patterson, 21 years old, attending college in Kennesaw, Georgia, sends a ground ball back to the pitcher. It is picked up by Thrash. Throw on to first in time.
Batting second for Baseball Without Borders, from Fairburn, Georgia, Walter Smith.
And now there's one gone. Smith had a dazzling play in the field in the top of the first inning. He doubled up Washington after Taylor Duncan hit into a line-out double play. And Smith, patient, takes ball one. Walter also plays senior league slow pitch softball. As we've got a ball and a strike now. And serves as an assistant coach here with the program. Inside, 2-1. Live from McKeecher Memorial United Methodist Church. All three. Smith showing good patience and discipline at the plate against the 21-year-old Thrash, who's pitched several years in Little League Baseball. Longtime friends, nearly 10 years with Alternative Baseball Organization founder Taylor Duncan way back in 2008. Played on the Renegades out of Hiram. It's bottom of the first, full count, and it's fouled back. Smith stays alive. No score here in the home half. BWB at the plate. Smith trying to get on base. He'll do just that. A ball outside, and Smith will take his free pass.
Come on, Thomas.
And now the pitcher, number 32, coming up.
Batting third for Baseball Without Borders, number 32.
He allowed a hit and hit a man. In the top of the first inning, the first pitch he sees hits him. And so just like that, BWB has runners at first and second with only one out. And their cleanup hitter coming up.
One out. One out. There's no batter. Stephen, you no batter? All right.
Batting cleanup, Stephen Moffitt.
And while Stephen Moffitt may have Down syndrome, he sends a ground ball to the and a rounding first. And I tell you what, they may tag him out, but I think they'll go ahead and move him up to second. So they'll charge him with an out.
Now batting from Douglasville, Georgia, Brian Isaac.
Go ahead, Brian.
So that'll load the bases here for Brian Isaac. Again, one out here in the inning. And he fouls this one. A walk, a hit by pitch, and an infield single from Stephen Moffitt. Big swing and a miss from Isaac. Out of Douglasville, Georgia, a recent recruit.
Come on, Brian. You can do it.
He played in Douglasville's Miracle Baseball program. 0-2. Lays off the pitch, now 1-2. Can't lay off that one, that is out number 2. And that'll do it for Isaac. So 2 away,
Now batting
bases
from
loaded.
McKeecher Memorial United Methodist Church Softball League, Kendall Abbott.
Abbott in his 60s. Takes ball 1. Thrash on the hill trying to get out of a jam here in the bottom of the first. And that one ruled a foul ball. But I'll tell you what, they're going to change it and say it hit him. And that'll bring across the game's first run. Walter Smith will come in to score. And credit Abbott with an RBI. 1-0 BWB. Baseball without borders. As Smith
Now
scampers
batting,
home.
Spencer Patterson.
So Spencer Patterson will step in. Grounded out to begin this inning. And now he'll take a hit by pitch and bring home another run. Scoring is number 32. Stephen Moffitt to third. Kendall Abbott to second. And Patterson now aboard at first. Baseball without borders up 2-0.
Now
2 outs
batting,
here in the inning.
Walter Smith.
We saw Smith earn a 7-pitch walk his first time up. He got this whole thing started. Came around to score, and now he's back in the batter's box. See how many pitches he sees this time. And this one high, 1-0. Fouled straight back. A ball and a strike. The ABO using bats from both the Phoenix Bat Company and the Bombs Bat Company. And also a slightly different baseball than what you might see at other levels. This pitch a little high, 2-1. It's much softer, a little larger, somewhat like a softball. That one fouled back, 2-2 on Smith. It's Patterson at first, Abbott at second, and Moffitt at third. His pitch outside, 3-2. We've seen 3 hit batsmen in the inning, a walk. As Thrash tries to limit the damage here, far from out of the woods. He's ready with his payoff pitch, the deal. And this is slashed hard to the right side into the outfield. This is going to be major trouble. Rounding third, here comes Moffitt. Hot on his heels is Abbott. That's 2 runs. And holding at third is Spencer Patterson. What a blast from Walter Smith. He's had a great game today. Drives in 2 with the double.
Now batting, number 32.
So, runners at second and third, and here's number 32, today's starting pitcher with his second turn at the plate today. Takes ball 1. He was hit by a pitch on the very first pitch he saw earlier in the inning. Still 2 outs. Fouls this one at the plate. Baseball without borders with a nice 4-run cushion, looking for more.
Take your time.
Ball 2. Still early going here. Don't count the ABO out. But this first inning could not be going much better for Baseball without borders. Ball 3. Thrash and his good friend Taylor Duncan trying to find a way out of this inning. As the 3-1 is high, ball 4. And that'll load the bases. A little confusion behind the plate, but we do have bases loaded, so runners will stay put.
From Douglasville, Georgia, Brian Isaac.
And now here's Brian Isaac. Again, still bottom of the first inning. Isaac, the 10th man to come to the plate here in this inning. We've seen 2 walks, 3 hit by pitches, a single, and a 2-run double. Live from McEachern Memorial United Methodist Church. Gorgeous afternoon for baseball. This one bounces in 1-0. And right now Thrash is having trouble throwing strikes. Little pickoff play as number 32 hustles back to the bag. A 1-0 count on Isaac, wearing the orange tee. And Brian's got an open stance at the plate. And the hitters count the 2-0. And this is a ground ball back to the pitcher, knocked down by Thrash. His throw to first in time, and that'll end the inning. 5-0. Baseball Without Borders on top with 2 hits, 3 walks, and a couple of hit by pitches.
The Atlanta International Umpires Association for supplying officials for games. With their help, we are continuing to break barriers and turn disabilities into abilities.
Pitch up and inside to Spencer Thrash. Pitcher leads off the top of the second inning, having given up 5 runs, but now he gets his first turn at the dish. And this one hits him. Leadoff man aboard. Here's Ross Ruda. Talented player, batting from the right side.
Go out. Go out.
Now batting from Kennesaw, Georgia, Ross Ruda.
Ruda on the autism spectrum, and he grounds one to the right side of the infield. And he will be safe at first base and rounding first. Now he's in danger of being tagged out, and he will be. So there's the first out.
Come on in. Malcolm, you're not up yet. It's Shane's turn.
And the Alternative Baseball organization needs the base runners.
Now batting, a firefighter from Dallas, Georgia, Shane George.
Stationed at the Burnt Hickory Fire Department, Shane George, instead of trying to slow a fire, he'll try and start one. With runners at second and third. Ball 1.
Look at the West.
Thank goodness.
Right on right matchup here. 32's got the sign and down the hill. And here's a ground ball. Driven to the left side. That'll be in for a base hit. And scoring on the play is Thrash. The Alternative Baseball organization is on the board. They trail 5-1.
Go out.
Now batting from Davenport, India, Priyank Patel.
Patel, a champion in the local cricket conference. As he swings and misses there. 9-0-1. We got runners on the corners. With one out here in the top of the second for the ABO. Patel batting at the bottom of the lineup. Swings and misses there, 0-2.
Got 2 strikes.
So far in the inning, we've seen a hit by pitch, 2 straight singles. Calls this one out of play. Nice bat to ball ability there from Double P. They're in the blue jersey top. Patel waiting and the fire. That one sails way high, 1 and 2 off the backstop. Again, you're watching Alternative Baseball League Baseball. The ABO. This is a ground ball roll to the left side of the infield. Patel will try and leg it out for a hit, and he will. And coming home to score, Ross Ruda, 5-2, as Ruda finds home plate. Hits keep on coming for the ABO. And Taylor Duncan, you can see him racing out of the field to get the bat from Patel. He said, we got to keep using that thing. It's got some hits in it.
Start over. Malcolm.
And you can tell Taylor running the show, making sure Malcolm Washington's ready to go as he climbs in.
Now batting, Malcolm Washington.
So can MW keep it going? As this pitch misses outside, 1-0. 4 straight hitters have reached. We've got 1 out in the inning. Runners at first and second. It's George at second, Patel at first. Top of the lineup, Malcolm Washington at the plate. He's shown great reaction time in the field. Let's see if he has a chance to turn around a pitch. As that one misses well outside, 2-0.
2 balls.
A beautiful day for baseball. Sun setting out in left field. Clear skies overhead. 2-0. That one misses, 3-0. Get a new baseball in play.
3-1.
Washington a tying run here in the top of the second inning. Baseball without borders, 5 runs in the bottom of the first as this one way high. And that'll be ball 4 to load the bases. And again, Washington, much like we saw in the first inning, he'll take 90 feet, but almost reluctantly, I think he likes to swing the bat. The bases loaded now for Taylor Duncan.
Now batting from Dallas, Georgia, Taylor Duncan.
So Duncan now at the plate, a dangerous hitter. He'll take ball 1. Taylor, like we said, the founder of the Alternative Baseball organization. Here with a 1-0 count, takes ball 2. Taylor named the 2015 MVP of the McEachern Backwards Base Slow Pitch Softball Tournament. Also a 2014 USSSA Majors Home Run Derby participant. As he takes strike 1 and doesn't like the call. Cocks the bat, choking up ever so slightly. Looks at ball 3. Nowhere to put him, the base is loaded. 5-2 our score. The Alternative Baseball organization looking to answer back after giving up 5 runs in the bottom of the first. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Full count on Duncan. You load the bases, give him a 3-1 count. No way he's not taking a shot at driving in some runs. Brian Hoover on deck. Still only 1 out here in the inning. High inside, Duncan takes the RBI as he trots down to first base. And just like that, the ABO has cut it to 2. Coming in to score, Shane George. Priyank Patel at third,
Now
and
batting,
Washington at second.
39-year-old rookie, Brian Hoover.
Hoover named an all-star for the newly formed independent league based in the Northeast. 39 years old, and he calls himself the 39-year-old rookie. The first pitch is a hard-hit ball back up the middle, and this one could go for extra bases. Patel scores. He's going to go head back around first. Coming hot behind him is Malcolm Washington, and he will score. And right behind him, Taylor Duncan will score. And just like that, we've got the Alternative Baseball organization with a 6-5 lead. A bases clearing double from Brian Hoover. Wow, what a hit. Hoover advances to third on the throw. Look at that grin from Taylor Duncan, scoring all the way from first. Here's Brian Haggard. Swing and a miss there. What an inning for the ABO. 4 hits, a hit by pitch, and 2 walks. 6 runs have scored. Still only 1 out. And that came with Ruda overrunning first base, although they allowed him to stay on the bag. He later came around to score. 0-2 now on Haggard. Passionate fan of baseball on the autism spectrum. Swing and a miss from Haggard, and there's 2 down. I can't say enough about what the ABO is doing here with the game of baseball, with a very special and determined group of young men.
Now batting from Cairo, Georgia, Stephen Thrash.
So here's Stephen Thrash, the pitcher for the ABO. No batting gloves for Thrash as he takes ball 1. And at the end of the day, the goal of the Alternative Baseball organization is to simply help the players have the best possible experience on the baseball diamond and be the best that they can be, in the words of its founder, Taylor Duncan. Outside 2-0. And at its core, it's an organization that's building a lot of momentum, not only in the autism community, as the pitch misses inside, and Thrash will take the base, but also in the Atlanta community at large. Attention from CBS just the other week, as Taylor volunteered to bring the tee out instead. Ruda, he's going to try and hit
Now batting
with the
from
throw ball.
Kennesaw, Georgia, Ross Ruda.
Swings and misses there, strike 1. Again, Ruda on the autism spectrum, big fan of classic movies. Hard to go wrong with some of those selections. I'm a fan of Citizen Kane myself. A swing and a miss there from Ruda, 0-2. Looking to become a 2-strike hitter here against number 32. And a swing and a miss. And that will end the top of the second inning. But 6 runs for the ABO.
Would like to thank Sean Wynn and McEachern Memorial United Methodist Church for continuously providing us with a venue to continue our mission to turn disabilities into abilities. Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Team Alternative Baseball has made a call to the bullpen. Now pitching, number 95, Taylor Duncan.
So bottom of the second inning, the
Leading off the
Alternative
bottom of the
Baseball
second,
organization,
James Prince Stevens.
with a 6-5 lead as a new hitter has hopped in For the BWB, that'd be James France Stevens, just joining the team from Douglasville, Georgia. Played slow pitch softball during Taylor Duncan's first season of coaching for a team called them Dingers. And I'll tell you right now, Taylor Duncan is the pitcher. He's looking to avoid a dinger right here from Francis, as the home plate umpire does a nice job of avoiding that pitch. But Francis on a relief of Thrash, who gave up 5 runs in the first. This one high and outside, 3-0 on James France Stevens. Red top, red bottoms for Stevens. I believe he even has red shoes. As this pitch in for a strike, 3-1. Well, we've seen a 5-run bottom of the first. We've seen a 6-run top of the second. What will we see in the bottom of the second? The first thing we'll see is a 5-pitch walk. And now we've got Stephen Moffitt stepping
up to the plate, Stephen Moffitt.
Moffitt's first time up, he singled on the infield and came around to score. He sends a tapper back to the mound, gloved by Duncan, and he will throw over to first. And he's safe. So off the tee, Stephen Moffitt is 2 for 2. Nice work for the young man. So hold on now. Hold on. Wait a moment. Wait a moment.
Now
Let's say
batting
he's
from
safe.
Smyrna, Georgia, Kendall Abbott.
Thought for a moment they might be saying that Moffitt didn't stay on the base, as this pitch is high on Kendall Abbott. But I think they were saying the first baseman didn't stay on the base. So Moffitt's safe with a couple of base hits. Kendall Abbott hit by a pitch his first time up. Now he's ahead in the count, 2-0. Abbott, he's a local. Plays church league softball right here at McEachern Memorial United Methodist Church. Played the last few seasons for the Trinity Titans. And the Macland Beagles takes ball 3. Joined the ABO as both a player and assistant coach during the fall season. He's got a low stance, and he attacks the baseball here, lining it to right. That'll be a base hit. So Abbott with the knock, and now Francis coming home, and he will be safe as Baseball Without Borders has tied it up. An RBI knock for Kendall Abbott. In his 60s, he comes through.
Now batting, Spencer Patterson.
And now the top of the lineup in Spencer Patterson, who takes ball 1. No batting gloves for Spencer, a stoic stance at the plate. Native of Kennesaw, Georgia, takes ball 2. He and Taylor Duncan, a pitcher-batter matchup right now. Tell you what, those two go way back, all the way back to bowling nights at the Paulding Bowling Center. A lot of fun memories. Now they get to face off head-to-head here on the baseball diamond. As Duncan misses high, 3-1. 6-6 our score. And the pitch. Outside. Ball 4. So a walk will load the bases. We've got Moffitt at third, Abbott at second.
Now batting, Walter Smith.
And one of the most dangerous hitters on this Baseball Without Borders team in Walter Smith. He's 1 for 1 today. A 7-pitch walk. A double on a full count that scored 2 runs. And now he's ahead in the count, 1-0, batting from the left side. Got the Braves jersey on and everything. There's the pitch on the outside corner. Tell you what, with the defensive prowess that Smith has shown today. He caught a line drive to turn a double play. As he sends a deep drive here to center field. This one's going to be trouble for the alternative baseball organization. Smith is in cruise control going to second. Coming in to score is Moffitt. Hot on his heels, Abbott. And then behind him, it's going to be Spencer Patterson. A bases clearing double for Walter Smith. He's got 5 RBI. And just like that, Baseball Without Borders leads 9-6.
Now batting, number 32.
Here's number 32, takes ball 1. What a game Walter Smith has had. 2 for 2, 2 doubles, 5 RBI. Swing and a miss there. A ball strike. We have had no shortage of runs here. Bottom of the second inning, 9-6. Number 32 at the plate threw a scoreless first. But since then, it's been 5 runs. Fastball gets away. Followed by a 6-run frame for the ABO in the top of the second. And now 4 more here for BWB. They've retaken the lead. Still nobody out. Swing and a miss. Again, we encourage you, if you're enjoying today's game, visit the website, alternativebaseball.org. His pitch. This is high, 3-2. So many great ways to get involved as Duncan delivers. And nearly gets him to strike out. In fact, he does. Thought he might have caught a piece of it.
Now batting from Douglasville, Georgia, Brian Isaac.
First out of the inning, and now the one man who hasn't batted in this frame, that would be Brian Isaac. Walter Smith stepping into a lead at second base as Duncan tosses the baseball up and down. Isaac taking his time, puts the barrel against the dirt before lifting the stick over his right shoulder. And he grounds one to the right side, and this will be a base hit. Smith moves on to third. Oh, in fact, they'll say they threw him out. So it'll go as a ground out that moves Smith over to third. So 2-away. Beg your pardon? As late afternoon turns into dusk.
Now batting, James Prince Stevens.
He ignited this 4-run rally for the BWB, James France Stevens. Pitch misses inside, 1-0. 8th man to come to the plate here for Baseball Without Borders. Leading 9-6. Duncan into the wind. Misses outside. France Stevens switching sides of the plate this go-around, batting from the left side now. As he swings and misses at this one. 2-1. Big swing there from France Stevens. The pitch. And this is fouled away. 2-2. Duncan a strike away from getting out of the inning. 4 runs in this frame already. We've seen 3 hits, including a 3-run double. The pitch. This is behind him. And they'll say it hit him. So a hit by pitch. And the inning continues.
Stepping up to the plate,
And now it's going to
Stephen
be
Moffitt.
Stephen Moffitt. He'll step up with a tee at his disposal. Lines it up and sends a ground ball back to Duncan. And he will underhand to the first baseman. And that will end the inning. But 4 runs for BWB. They lead 9-6 after 2.
Leading off the top of the third, from Point, India, Priyank Patel.
So Priyank Patel, bottom of the lineup, leads off the top of the third. He takes ball 1. Patel singled and scored his first time up, also drove in a run. Looking to ignite a rally here, down by 3. Number 32 still on the hill. This is outside, 2-0. Patel, a cricket veteran from India, playing baseball for the first time. And a poor swing there. 2 balls and a strike. Beginning the top of the third inning. Again, sun continuing to set. And Patel swings and misses. Strike 2. The Alternative Baseball Organization and Baseball Without Borders. Facing off. Pitch. And a nice bat-to-ball ability there by Patel as he ropes one down the left field line for a base hit. I'll tell you what, if he's got one skill, it is the hit tool. He can get the barrel to the baseball no matter where it's pitched.
Now batting, Malcolm Washington.
And now Malcolm Washington. He loves to swing the bat, just hadn't had a chance to so far today. A hit by pitch and a walk. Came around to score in the second inning, part of a 6-run frame for the ABO. Pitch outside, ball 1 on Washington. Darkness perhaps starting to become a factor. Swing and a miss. As the sun sets. Washington hoping to find a way to get the tie and run of the plate in Taylor Duncan. Boy, would that be a fun opportunity for the founder of the team. 2-1. Duncan's got plenty of power. We saw him in the first inning send a screamer to the second baseman, Walter Smith, who made a terrific catch and doubled up Washington, who was too far off of first. Here's a ground ball left side, picked up by the infield. And let's see here. We'll have to wait a moment to see what we've got. And they'll actually say Patel out, running to third. So Washington safe first.
Stepping
one
up
out.
to the plate, number 95, Taylor Duncan.
So base running hurts the Alternative Baseball Organization as the pitch misses outside. So Duncan, instead of being the tying run, he shows bunt here. How about that? He keeps it there, and he'll try and lay it down perhaps up the first base line, but can't make contact. Ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Gotta like where his head's at. Trying to catch BWB off guard. Let's see if they move into play this one. Stabs at it again, strike 2. Not an easy pitch to bunt. Give number 32 a lot of credit there. He pulls it back, pushes it back up, and he gets it down. Great work by Taylor Duncan, and there will be no play. Everybody's safe. Wow, what a heady play by the veteran. So now 2 on, 1 out.
Now
Here's
batting,
Brian Hoover.
Brian Hoover.
Talk about some guts from Taylor Duncan. 2 strikes, gets the bunt down. Washington at second now. And now here's a ground ball to the right side, scooped up by the second baseman. And now a throw coming home. Gets away from the catcher. And looks like the base runners are looking to retreat now as Washington had second thoughts about coming home. And now we're in a rundown. And Washington's running around. He's at the plate now. And they'll say he's out. Too late getting to the dish. Aggressive base running. That'll put Duncan at third.
Now
And Hoover at first.
Villarica, Georgia, Brian Haggard.
So here's Brian Haggard, top of the third inning. 2 outs, 9-6. Tying run at the plate. In time is called by the umpire as we've got a bat loose close to the field of play. Washington picks it up, having just been thrown out at the plate. Haggard swings and misses. Strike one. Again, want to thank you all for tuning in. This has been a presentation of the Alternative Baseball Organization here on YouTube. Called strike two. And our hope is that you get involved with the ABO. Lots of fun events coming up. You can check the website, alternativebaseball.org. As Haggard holds up ball one.
One ball, no, you had out. You had out. One ball, 6 strikes.
And even Haggard can't believe it. He hung up and he'll get another opportunity. But the website, as they've got called strike three there, alternativebaseball.wixsite.com. Again, thanks for joining us. The ABO and Baseball Without Borders.